Manx Radio Sport.
It is going to be Dean Pinnington with a left-footed out-swinging delivery here. Plenty of Ravens shirts in the box there. Pinnington lifts it to the back post. Jacob Crook's header and just over the top of the crossbar. First opening for FC Alaman and Jacob Crook coming close. It was whipped in from Dean Pinnington on this left-hand side. Jacob Crook rising highest on the right, just inside the Bury penalty area. Connected cleanly with the header, but just over the crossbar, Tony, and onto the roof of the net.
Great free kick, great header by Jacob Crook, and it just nestled on the top of the net over the crossbar. But super to watch. Good little bit of movement there by FC Alaman.
Kilner, first time ball down the right. Declan Daniels heads in field to Samuel Burns. Short pass to Benito Lowe. Looks out to the left hand side. Phil Kelly, that's deflected into the path of Declan Daniels. And Ben Wilkinson just gets on it as Daniels gets into the box. Nervous moments for the FC Alaman defence there. Deflected right into the path of Declan Daniels, who was charging into the penalty area. Ben Wilkinson quick off his goal mouth to deny the prolific Daniels a chance on goal there, Tony. But very nearly, Bury had a real sighter there.
They had a good chance, but FC Alaman sorted it all out.
Moving out to this right-hand side, it's going to be Gareth Peat over this one. It's going to be a left-footed in swinger into the FC Alaman penalty area. First major free kick opportunity that Bury have had going forward towards that goal in front of Pulrose Bridge here. Here's Peat's delivery. Looks all the way to the back post. It's whipped in and beyond everyone and wide of the right post there. And very close. Well, the final touch off an FC Alaman player, so it will be a Bury corner on the left-hand side. It was a teasing delivery. Declan Daniels brings it to the edge of the box. Benito Lowe can't hold off his marker. Alex Maitland clears. And that is the last action of the first half here, whilst the spectacle has been another thing once again off the pitch in terms of the support and the atmosphere. The spectacle on the pitch hasn't quite lived up to the billing so far. It is FC Alaman 0, Bury 0. A loose ball picked up by Holland Wilkinson, clips it over the FC Alaman defence. Declan Daniels just getting away from Callum Sherry, sweeps it into the box. Ben Wilkinson is coming out there and he comes in a bit late on Sam Burns. It's a penalty to Bury. It was a hopeful ball from Daniels into the back of Sam Burns. Ben Wilkinson looked sluggish coming off his line. Samuel Burns went towards it, took it away from Ben Wilkinson, and Wilkinson late brings down Samuel Burns. Referee Matthew O'Shea, no hesitation, he's pointed to the spot. Can Ben Wilkinson make amends, or can Burns break the deadlock for the visitors here? Could be a key moment in the game. Here comes Burns, steps up, right-footed, great finish into the bottom corner, and Bury lead at the ball. It's FC Alaman 0, Bury 1. Samuel Burns, after being clattered by FC Alaman goalkeeper Ben Wilkinson, steps up from the spot, and Wilkinson guessed the right way down to his left-hand side, but there was too much power and too much accuracy from the Burns spot kick. Right through the centre of the park again. Declan Daniels wants to beat Maitland to it, and he does so. Here's Burns again, looks round the goalkeeper and just wide of the left post. Direct play from Bury right over the top. Declan Daniels knocking it into the path of Samuel Burns, who was through on goal. The flag stayed down, and with Ben Wilkinson advancing, he tried to lob it over the FC Alaman goalkeeper, but he's put it wide of the left post, Tony.
Yeah, well done to Ben. He read it, he came out, he closed him down, and Samuel Burns snapped at it, and it's just gone wide of the goal.
One man in the wall for FC Alaman on this left-hand side, and that is Steve Whitley. Bury with that advantage. Can they extend it? Reeves. That's a whip ball into the 6-yard box and just over the top from Daniels. From point-blank range, he didn't know too much about it. It was whipped in with pace from Reeves from this left-hand side. There was Declan Daniels. It almost hit the back of his head from less than 6 yards out, and it's ended up over the crossbar, Tony. Let off for FC Alaman.
Definitely, and some pace that, wasn't it? Crossed in, he struggled to get any direction on it, went over the top. And also well done to Alex Maitland, because he could have quite easily have committed this cardinal sin of giving away a second penalty, but he managed to time his tackle well, and it was cleared. Wilkinson.
Doyle's header on. Looks for Michael Williams on the edge of the box there. Pennington to hit one wide of the left post. Caught it sweetly on the half volley, did Dean Pennington, but Harry Wright looked comfortable. It was going well wide of his left-hand post there. First real shot in venom that FC Alaman have mustered in the last few minutes. Goes back to Kilner. Going back himself and just drives through past two FC Alaman players, and a lovely ball over the top into the feet of Sam Burns, who wants to go round the goalkeeper again. Wilkinson off his line. Sam Burns! Great finish! Burns and Bury with a second here. FC Alaman 0, Bury 2. And it was a driving run through the FC Alaman front line from Oliver Kilner, and he clips it over the FC Alaman defence. It's a perfectly weighted ball. Sam Burns between the two FC Alaman defenders. Wilkinson came off his goal line. Burns went round him. He still had a lot of work to do from a tight angle on the right. He clips it over the defenders, over the keeper, and into the top corner. Cracking finish from Samuel Burns, Tony, and Bury have doubled their lead, 2-0.
Yeah, that was some finish, because when he played the ball to his right-hand side, there was still an awful lot to do. There was two FC Alaman defenders in there, and it just, he hit it so well. Ben Wilkinson came out, he was committed to it, he had to try and close it down. What a terrific finish, brilliant.
Pete controls that at the near post confidently and just stabs that clear right through the centre of the park to Kellett. Reeves muscled out by 3 FC Alaman players into Frank Jones, who wants to hit one from distance, clips the bar. Frank Jones, he hit that really well, speculative from around 30 yards, smashed it towards goal. It was over the top of Harry Wright and it clips the top of the crossbar, Tony.
Yeah, that well, didn't he? And we're all looking and all the noise behind for FC Alaman supporters. Good strike, well done, Frank.
Full time has just blown then at the ball here. FC Alaman's 4-game unbeaten run comes to an end at the hands of the reinstated NWCFL Premier Division leaders. Full time FC Alaman 0, Bury 2 in this rearranged game.
Manx Radio Sport.